Guys, Marsinger here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so today we are going to talk about the best linking partners for the new Carnival LR base form Kid Gohan, inspired by the Dragon Ball Z intro. He's obviously coming out on JP on one of the Part 2 Carnival LR banners. Both him and the AGL Goku, who I've also done a guide for. I'm not sure which one's going to go up first, but both of them have received a bit of criticism for having a slightly wonky link set. This Gohan has the Innocence, Saiyan Warrior Race, All in the Family, Z Fighters, Gaze of Respect, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. So no Saiyan lineage, no Prepared for Battle. But there are a few good link partners that you're going to be able to use this guy with. This unit is very good. He's on a whole bunch of categories, as you can see. Bond of Master and Student, Hybrid Saiyans, Goku Family, Youth, Saiyan Saga, Bond of Parent and Child Warriors Raised on Earth, and Great Ape Power. So we're going to go through his best linking partners. Let me know in the comments down below if you're planning to summon for this Gohan and what teams you are looking forward to running him on. So straight away we can see that one of his 5 link partners is the actual other Carnival LR that's releasing for Part 2, the AGL base form Goku. I said this in his guide as well, right? But both of these guys have been kind of criticized for having bad links, but they do share a lot of these links together, right? Saiyan Warrior Race, All in the Family, Z Fighters, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. All in the Family, of course, a very, very good link, gives 20% defense. And then Z Fighters and Fierce Battle, like at level 10, are both 20% attack links. So they're getting what? 65% attack and 20% defense from the links that they share together, which is obviously very good. Now, they're not on a ton of teams together. Goku Family, Bond of Parent and Child Warriors Raised on Earth. I don't think there's a team where both of them can get a full 200% leader skill. But they're obviously going to work very, very well together. So if you are going in summoning for Part 2 of the anniversary and you pull both of these units, then obviously they are going to work quite well together. And Goku is more of a slot 1 unit, Gohan's more of a slot 2 unit, so the fact that they can go together quite well obviously works out very nicely. So then we move down to the 4 links section. So straight away you can see we have the physical Ultimate Gohan, another unit that was criticized for his links. Obviously, as more units come out with different link sets, he's going to be able to have more of these partners that he shares good links with. They share 4 links, All in the Family, Saiyan Warrior Race, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. So they've got that All in the Family, very good link, very important. Now, Gohan is limited himself because he has 1 key link, which is Shocking Speed, which they do not share. Now, Gohan, the base Gohan, Carnival Gohan, he gets a ton of extra ki for himself for the first few turns. So he doesn't really need to worry about ki. So you can kind of position the orbs carefully, right, so that Gohan can get ki. Although I suppose, to be fair, especially starting from the early turns, Gohan, the Ultimate Gohan, is going to be the slot 1 unit, right? Because he has guard for his first 2 appearances. Whereas the Int Carnival Gohan, you kind of want him to build up a little bit. So they can work decently well together as a rotation, but neither of them are an especially powerful like slot 1 unit right from the start. But they do share links, they are on a lot of teams, so these guys can work well together. I know people who've really wanted this Ultimate Gohan to shine, you know, having more units that link up well with him is always going to be good. So then when we go down, we have the Goku and Gohan LR. These guys are starting to become a little bit outdated, but they're still relatively decent. They are featured on I think they're featured on the Goku banner, so obviously they're not on Gohan's banner, but they do share a few links with him, including All in the Family. These guys are also really a slot 2 unit as well. So until you get Gohan's defense like very much built up for him to be able to handle slot 1, then a rotation of the 2 of them together is not going to be ideal. But they're on a few of these teams: Goku Family, Bond of Master and Student, Bond of Parent and Child, and Warriors Raised on Earth. So, you know, you could end up using, say, these guys as a floater, and they are going to be able to get those good links with Gohan. Because Gohan, with the unit super that he has with Piccolo and the fact that he's on a lot of his teams, they don't share a lot of links, so they're not going to be featured in this video. But like the World Tournament LR Piccolo, the STR like banner unit Piccolo, those guys are really good slot 1 units that can sit in slot 1. They're only going to share 1 or 2 links with Gohan, but they'll activate his unit super attack, so he can greatly stack his attack. And then units like these guys here will be perfectly good for floating in slot 3 to activate more of Gohan's links. So again, when it comes to 4 links, we've got units like this Int Exchange Goku, starting to get a little bit outdated now. The Super Saiyan 2 LR Gohan, very much outdated now at this point, unfortunately. We do have STR Namek Goku pre-transformation, so he is a decent unit. Obviously, ideally you want him to transform, and that's when he really starts going, but they do share 4 links together as well, including All in the Family and Z Fighters. Z Fighters is a rarer link, but it is 20% attack at level 10, which is obviously very, very good. So we also have this Gohan. For right now, he's nothing too crazy, but he's a World Tournament unit that doesn't have an awakening yet. He's an infinite defense stacker. Like, in terms of recent World Tournament units, he is somewhat decent. So when he gets an Easy A, I think they could be pretty interesting together, because they do share Gaze of Respect, which is a key link. They share All in the Family, so this guy in the future could definitely be quite a good partner for him. Now, when we move down to 3 links, this is where we start to see some of the big powerhouses, right? So 3 links isn't always the best, but as I've already said, right, we're going to be running him potentially with a Piccolo in slot 1. That's going to be activating Gaze of Respect, and if it is the LR Piccolo Legendary Power. So these guys, a lot of them can be very good complementary partners. Now, some of them are not the kind of units that you're really going to be running as like 3rd slot floaters, right? So like both the Anniversary LRs, the fact that they share 3 links is cool, but you're not really going to be running these guys like off rotation, right? Because they're only on Bond of Parent and Child together. I believe that's the same for you. Yeah, so they're not, this Gohan's not on their teams. So if you're running them on a team, say, well, I guess Bond of Parent and Child, right? It's the only one they're on together. So if you're running a Bond of Parent and Child team, like, you're not going to be floating the GT LR over floating the Gohan, right? So them being really good link partners isn't really super important. Obviously, they still share the same 3 links when these guys go into standby, so the support from this Vegeta will be very good. Now, they do share 3 links with all the LR Super Saiyan Gokus, both the Carnival ones and the LR. This guy's just about to come out on Global. I have a link video going up for him. He is a defensive support unit, so him floating in slot 3 on a lot of these teams is going to be really good. He provides 50% defense as well as 2 key, so he shares a couple of links with this Gohan, but that with the support is obviously going to make a very nice combo. And obviously Goku is one of the units that you need if you want to trigger one of Gohan's unit super attacks. And then of course the Tech Goku, he's the perfect slot 1 unit that you could run other than a Piccolo, and then have Gohan in slot 2. He's still going to be getting his unit super, because remember, both Gohan's unit supers have the same effect, so it doesn't matter whether you have a Goku or a Piccolo, his unit super is going to have the same effect, which is to greatly stack his attack, right? So that's very good. He also shares the 3 links with Vegeta and Trunks, Saiyan Warrior Race, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power. It's not the craziest link set, but again, Vegeta and Trunks, another very, very powerful slot 1 unit that then this Gohan can take advantage of by sitting next to them in slot 2. We have the Namek Goku. He's not as much of a slot 1 unit, but I still find he can be fairly useful on teams as long as you can get enough stacks with him. And then we have Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku, just got his Easy A. We have the AGL LR Gohan, who of course after his Easy A, with his guard and the fact that he can stack up defense quite quickly, he can be a pretty solid slot 1 unit. So having those 2 Gohans together can be pretty good. The free-to-play version Z Goku, he can still be okay in some events as a floating support unit. So them sharing links, and obviously him being a Goku for the unit super is very, very good. We got the 5-year Easy A's that will potentially Easy A soon. On a lot of team builds, at least currently, because they've dropped off a bit pre-Easy A, their best role is being in slot 3 anyway. So that can help pick up some extra links for Gohan. Then we have the Tech Broly. Maybe he'll get an Easy A at some point. Or at least I really hope that his Easy A is coming soon and is going to be very good. We have the Path to Power Goku, who obviously can provide damage reduction by picking up orbs, is a Rainbow Orb Changer, so he can be very useful. I'm pretty sure he doesn't count to trigger Gohan's unit super. It's one of those things where it's like Goku, and then in brackets it says like not including youth or, you know, Ginyu, that kind of thing. We also have the STR Goku and Gohan and Tech Pan. We have the Tech Transformed Ultimate Gohan. There's Kid Goku, Transform Namek Goku, STR Ultima Gohan. Like, you can see when it comes to 3 links, there's a huge abundance of units that you would run on teams with him that he shares 3 links with. But I do think, as we look up here back to the units that are sharing the most links with him, he suffers a little bit more than Goku. He has a lot fewer of the 5 and 4 link partners who are actually very good, like top tier runnable units, right? Like Ultimate Gohan, LR Ultimate Gohan's in there, Namek Goku. No one else really in that selection of the 4 links we would consider, I think, at this point to be super top tier. And then obviously his best link partner is the other Carnival LR. So if you do pull both of them, then they can work very well together. So let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. What do you think of this Gohan? Are you going to be summoning for him? What teams are you planning to run him on? Like I said, I'm not sure exactly what time this video is going to come out, because the Carnival, the Part 2 banners are coming out a lot earlier than banners usually drop on JP. So I think the banners drop at like 2 AM UK time, so I'm not sure exactly yet when this video will be scheduled to go up. So if the banner hasn't gone up yet, let me know down below if you are summoning. If the banner has gone up, I hope you had good luck in your summons, and let me know what team build you are going to be running this Carnival Gohan on. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.